News time. They're talking about
Hey guys, you want
Islam.
You want to spread your filth?
Just listen,
Here's a little present for you.
and then we'll comment.
Revenue stream. Have fun.
This is 560
Free
KSFM
speech. This is an interesting one. University of California system.
or KSFO.
Things like land. Let me see. What are the things? Hold on.
Land grabs? Were you going to say it?
Specific for you. America's a melting pot. Oh, can't say that.
Because you tell us not to.
Another one is. We'll get to Jim the caller.
I love
only
this.
One race, the human race. Can't say that. America's the land of opportunity. Can't say that.
Why the hell not?
Affirmative action is racist. Can't say that.
I can.
Let's go.
Affirmative action is racist.
Jim,
if I was black, I'd be pissed.
KSFO.com. Jim, how are you?
What, I need a handout to be as good as the white man?
I will never allow myself to be PC, politically castrated by these political prostitutes.
I'm politically castrated.
You know, you mentioned earlier, why is this happening? We're pointing the blame at the people attacking our free speech, which is correct.
Like mainstream media?
Putting their boot on our necks, okay? We're allowing
Boot
it.
on
I don't
necks.
believe the founding fathers chose wealth over liberty or the tranquility.
No, they chose freedom, and they said tyranny would come draped in an American flag, you idiot. By the way, all these callers are screened. I'm sure you guys are smart enough to know that.
Intimidated by these bullies in the schoolyard, in this case, at the workplace, by our families. Yeah, and I really hope that we don't head that way, but Mike Savage's book, Stop the Coming Civil War.
Oh, a plug.
If this continues, Brian, I'm really
For a guy filling in for the guy's book that got plugged. Dr. Michael Savage.
What he's going to face when he's my age.
Oh, gosh.
I pray every day we don't have a civil war, but every day these people are pushing us further and further.
Which people? The people that are paid to be agent provocateurs?
It bites you in the leg.
And Jim, the indoctrination is starting early. I mean, that's why
The indoctrination started in the fucking 50s.
Kindergarten. They want to get them as young as they can, so that they are able to effectively indoctrinate them going forward. I mean, it goes back to it. I thank you for your call, Jim, on the Savage Nation.
Okay, you know what? Let's switch to the liberal shit. Let's go to NPR, see what they're talking about. And I have no idea what they're talking about. Let's just switch over and from AM to FM and see what's up.
That, in fact, is a much bigger step than perhaps is being reported today because, of course, General Karake will be back in court in London on Thursday at Westminster Magistrates Court. And much of that...
I forgot, this is the BBC hour where you actually get a little bit of international news.
...in the Spanish dossier to consider extraditing him. Why would the
Sexing up the dossier, remember that one from like 2002?
I think that's a big part of this, that this initial arrest is an opportunity for the UK system to test the validity of those claims. So there are big questions about whether there is enough evidence to extradite and enough evidence, in fact, to convict if, in fact, a trial gets underway.
Phil Clark teaches at the London School of Oriental and African Studies. Thank you very much.
I'm sure he does.
You're very welcome.
So, yeah, this is the BBC News Hour where they actually give you a little bit of news.
Kids detained at the Mexican border, only this time it's not the border you're thinking. Later, here on the world.
Not the border I'm thinking, huh? You mean like the border checkpoints?
Offering resources.
Let's go back to conservative talk for a minute.
Well, introducing Genucel.
Commercial.
Track workouts and meals.
Commercial.
Zoom.com. A report on the Frontline film Rape on the Night Shift is just ahead on the world.
Wonderful.
Reading Public Radio. I'm Michelle Hennigan. It's 20 minutes past 2 and time for a traffic update. Good afternoon.
Oh, I love the traffic updates.
Good afternoon. We're just getting word of a multi-vehicle accident.
It's always versus.
San Jose say it's 101 northbound before Hellier. One vehicle did overturn, and we've had the two right lanes blocked.
When it's a
here.
crash, it's
To
always
Livermore,
versus.
Isabel on-ramp to westbound 580 completely shut down with a big rig still on its side. A gravel spill here as well. And San Mateo southbound 101 at Hillsdale. Some kind of debris in the two left lanes. Drivers are swerving to avoid that. Julie Deppish for
Oh, they weren't going to say it. Whenever it's a car on motorcycle or any type of two things,
fleeing war and violence have overrun a Greek island. That's Tuesday on the PBS.
who the fuck cares? But I love how when they give traffic and there's a collision, it's always versus. Car versus a motorcycle. Big rig versus a... What the hell is this? Monster truck rally?
It's the world. When we leave our newsroom at night, other people often walk in.
I bet they do.
Vacuum our floors and empty our waste baskets.
And empty
It's the
your
same
data.
in countless workplaces across America. The fact is, those janitors are often women, and their late night job.
Here we go.
All the
Genderism.
lights are off, and you're alone. It's you and your cleaning supplies and your vacuum cleaner, and you go in.
Let's jack up some fear. You're alone in an office building, and you just so happen to have a VJ.
That's filmmaker Daffodil Altan. She's produced a documentary that describes the darkest facet of the job for female janitors. It's called Rape on the Night Shift.
That sounds like a B movie.
Investigative reporting program.
That sounds like Night of the Leapers.
From the Center for Investigative
You know, like
Reporting
Killer Rabbits?
in San Francisco. I asked Daffodil Altan to
I don't even want to hear this crap. Let's see what the conservatives are talking about.
And 10 pounds, that's right.
This is your stereotypical gay guy that they put on because it's in San Francisco, so you gotta have one, even on a conservative talk show host or radio blah.
He had a problem. He had reached out to even like local media in the past. He had talked to doctors, psychologists, trying to figure out why he's been like craving food. And
I don't even care, for God's sakes. Let's go to Dr. Savage being filled in by Brian Sussman.
Mower sounds like it's in their
Still a
living room.
commercial.
He would, I guess, the coping mechanism to deal with her death was just eating even more. And
See, okay, I'm going to turn this off. I'll tell you why. I wanted to catch the news. All they're talking about, it's gone from this kid, this whole church thing. I wish to God I would have caught some of that. I'm absolutely amazed that they weren't talking about it during the 7 minutes and 20 seconds I've been recording. But seriously, it's all they talk about. And now it's gone to, his Facebook page and now it's they're trying to talk about the state Confederate flag and how it's offensive and this and that and the other. And when I listen to these news stories, the last video I did, I was laughing my ass off and eating nachos to it because it's all crap. Let me see if I can go to the other station, see if the commercial's finally over. Hold on. I'm going to pause for 1 second.
By the way, filling in for
Okay, we're back. I got 2 minutes. Let's see what he...
Obama will get the power he pines for, he craves, he
Mhm.
lusts for.
Well, he does.
And then we'll have...
But he is a
all of
puppet.
this goes through according to what little we know about it because we're not allowed to know the details. Oh, we peons. I mean, we couldn't be...
Yeah, you're a peon, a well-paid talk show host.
You know, the details are for the special people, the elected representatives.
Make yourself sound like a common Joe, you jackass.
But they're voting for it because they know if they don't, in some cases, Boehner won't give them the funding they need next.
Boehner, how about the Bilderberg group might chop their nuts off?
I'm convinced that the Democrats probably have something on McConnell.
There is no Democrats, there are no Republicans, it's all one party, all one order, all one world, newspeak.
Election time, they start parading around like conservatives. Oh, they've got the rhetoric so down.
Why does it have to be
So what's in this trade agreement?
chocolate and vanilla? What if I want
What we
strawberry?
do know is that it appears as if we're going to be giving up power.
We already
Executive
have.
Obama, bypassing Congress,
We already did.
fast-tracking these trade deals,
It's already been done.
bowing to the knee of the Pacific Rim countries.
Come
May
on.
have an impact on our immigration laws.
Yeah.
Congress not required. May have an impact on...
It's because we want to cut the borders so we can have a one world government, don't you know?
WTMA in South Carolina.
Last call
John, what else do you
that I
think's
have time
going
to
on with
record.
This big power grab, this trade bill, this quote-unquote fast-track legislation.
Well, in the last couple of weeks, it's been noted that China has had a agenda of trying to get America to disarm its citizens. And
okay, I have to stop. That's bullshit. And notice how China's coming into the news now. Like, and before it was Russia. We're just poking this bear, aren't we? We just keep on poke, 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 poke. And one day, it's going to poke back because China is one of the very few nations left. Yeah, they commit horrible, horrible human rights violations. But you know what? There was an old saying, if they sent 30 of them for every one American, they'd still have 15 people left over and we'd be decimated. All right, I'm out of time, folks. I wanted to catch something interesting. I hoped, you know what, next time I'll set it up so I catch the news at the top of the hour. But I just want you folks to hear what's going on the West Coast. And I know I haven't posted in a minute. So, Citizen of Gotham, Maddie D, a shout out to Spade, all you guys, everyone. Keep up the good work. Fight the good fight. Peace.